When nobody noticed. No lights. No cameras. No reason to believe. Just a notebook and a reason not to quit. I was writing in the dark while the city stayed awake. Had a head full of ideas and a heart full of mistakes. Everybody had advice, nobody had a plan. So I learned to trust the vision I could barely understand. I remember empty rooms, cheap speakers, broken sleep. Trying to turn a little hope into something I could keep. Had to teach myself patience, had to learn how to wait. Cause some doors don't open till you become what they expect you to be too late. I was never chasing noise, I was chasing something real. Something I could put my name on, something people could feel. Every setback had a lesson, every failure left a mark. And every mark became a sentence that I wrote inside the dark. Now I move a little different, I don't rush what I create. I learned timing is a weapon when you know how to use the weight. They can see the finished picture, they don't know the first sketch. They don't know how many times I had to build it from the wreck. I kept going when it made no sense, kept building with the same two hands. Now the silence doesn't scare me anymore, cause I know exactly what I'm standing for. Before they knew, I was already on my way. Before they knew, I had already made the change. Before they knew, I was learning how to lose. Now they only see the fire, they don't know where it grew. Before they knew. I cut through the rhythm with a sharper kind of focus. Every line got a purpose, every pause leaves a notice. I can switch the cadence quick, then settle back in the pocket. Let the snare breathe for a second, then I hit it when it drops. And I don't need to prove I'm dangerous, I let the work explain it. I don't need to shout my value, I just build until they claim it. All the nights I felt invisible, all the times I felt behind. Built the level of endurance you can't fake and you can't buy. They were looking for the shortcut, I was learning every road. They were waiting for the moment I was carrying the load. Now the weight feels different when you know you've earned the strength. Every mile that tried to break me only made my vision change. I don't hate the old me, I just had to let him go. He was trying to find an answer, I was learning how to grow. Now I walk with less explaining, less fear and less regret. Cause the person I became is the one I haven't shown him yet, yeah. Before they knew, I was already on my way. Before they knew, I had already made the change. Before they knew, I was learning how to lose. Now they only see the fire, they don't know where it grew. Before they knew. Maybe that was the point. Maybe I needed all those empty rooms, all those unanswered calls, all those nights when nobody believed me. Because now I don't need the room to believe, I know. Before they knew, before they knew, I was already on my way. Before they knew, I had already made the change. Before they knew, I was learning how to lose. Now they only see the fire, they don't know where it grew. Before they knew, I was building through the pain. They knew, I was turning loss into a name. They knew, I had nothing left to prove. Now they only hear the echo of everything I lived through. Before they knew. And that's the thing, they only notice the arrival, they never see the road. Funny thing about making it, everybody wants the view from the top. Nobody asks what it cost to keep looking down. Yeah. I remember counting dollars on the kitchen table, trying to make a little money stretch across every cable. Mama said, keep your head up. I was staring at the floor, cause I knew what being broke could make a person hope for. I was dreaming past the block, past the rent, past the stress, past the nights when a late bill felt like one more test. Every loss became motivation, every doubt became a spark. I was building with the lights off, trying not to fear the dark. Then the checks got bigger and the phone got busy. People started saying family when they never knew me. Everybody loves the story when the ending looks expensive. Nobody saw the years when survival was the sentence. I bought the things I wanted, put my people in a better place. But the look inside the mirror started feeling out of place. Cause every time I climbed another level from the ground, I lost another voice that used to keep me grounded when nobody was around. I got what I prayed for, I got what I chased, but somewhere in the winning, something changed. What's the price of having it all? When the people you love don't call. What's the price of the money and the lights? When you can't sleep at night. I got everything I wanted, still something feels gone. Maybe winning ain't the answer, maybe I was wrong. Yeah. What's the price of having it all? Now the flow gets colder, let me talk about the damage. Every favor got a hidden cost, every handshake had an angle. I could hear the difference in the room when I walked in. Some were proud of where I came from, some were waiting for me falling. No friends turned strangers, strangers turned assistants. Family needed answers, I was drowning in commitments. Everybody saw the change, nobody saw the panic. Cause the pressure of maintaining what you built can turn volcanic. I started checking every motive, every number, every message. Couldn't tell if people love me or they love the life attached to me. That's a lonely kind of rich, when your trust becomes expensive. When the people closest to you feel like questions with no answers. And I hate that I became the man who always says he's fine. Cause the truth is I was exhausted from pretending I was fine. I kept thinking one more milestone would finally make me whole. But success can fill a room and still leave an empty soul. What's the price of having it all? When the people you love don't call. What's the price of the money and the lights? When you can't sleep at night. I got everything I wanted, still something feels gone. Maybe winning ain't the answer, maybe I was wrong. Yeah. What's the price of having it all? I thought I needed more. More money, more proof, more distance from the life I came from. But maybe I wasn't running towards success. Maybe I was running away from the fear that I would become nothing. And somewhere along the way, I forgot I was already somebody more. What's the price of having it all? If you can't be yourself at all, what's the value of the millions in the name? If you don't recognize the fate, I got everything I wanted, now I know what it costs. You can win every battle and still want what you lost. What's the price of having it all? Maybe peace ain't something you buy. Maybe the richest thing I ever had was the people by my side. What's the price of having it all? I used to think success meant escaping where I came from. Now I think it means coming back without becoming it again. Oh, you changed. Yeah. Yeah. Funny how the room got bigger when the money came in, but the circle got smaller, that's the part nobody mentions. People used to split a meal, now they split over percentages. Everybody loves the outcome, nobody loves the consequences. I remember cold nights, one coat, one dream. Two friends on the sidewalk saying we gon' make it, just wait and see. We were broke but we were rich and no way money couldn't measure. Now I got a house full of rooms and nobody comes over anymore. I gave opportunities, gave chances, gave names. Watch people switch positions like they switched up their claims. They were calling me family when the table was full. Same people disappeared when the pressure got cruel. I don't hate them, that's the part that makes it worse. Cause betrayal from a stranger barely leaves a mark. But when the person you trust and knows exactly where it hurts, they don't need a weapon, they can kill you with a word. Who stayed when the lights went low? Who stayed when the money moves slow? Now everybody says they always knew my name, but I remember who was there before the change. Who stayed when I had nothing but the dream? Who stayed when the future couldn't be seen? Now the room is full, but I still look around. Cause money can't buy the view, it can't bring the old ones back around. I learned loyalty ain't loud, it don't post, it don't perform. It ain't standing in the picture when the weather's warm. It's the call at 3 a.m. when your whole world starts collapsing. It's the person who says I'm here without asking what you're lacking. That's rare, that's gold, that's worth more than the chain. Cause some people know your success but never knew your pain. They know the headline, know the number, know the name. Never sat beside you when you couldn't stop the rain. Now I'm colder with the circle, but I'm warmer with the truth. Had to lose a few connections just to reconnect with me too. Everybody wants access, everybody wants a seat, but I don't need 100 people, I need 3 that never leave. And if I fall tomorrow, I already know the difference. Who will reach for my hand and who will calculate the distance? That's the lesson I was missing while I chased every goal. You can own half the world and still die lonely in your soul. Who stayed when I had nothing but the dream? Who stayed when the future couldn't be seen? Now the room is full, but I still look around. Cause money can't buy the view, it can't bring the old ones back around. Maybe success didn't change them, maybe it just showed me who they were. And maybe losing people wasn't always a loss. Maybe some doors closed because they were never meant to follow you into the next room. Who stayed when the whole world turned away? Who stayed when I had nothing left to say? Now the room is full and I finally understand. I'd rather have 3 real hearts than 1 million empty hands. Who stayed? That's the question I carry with me. Still got time. That's what we all say. I used to think the future was a place I could arrive. Like someday I'd wake up and finally feel alive. Thought the money, the applause, the numbers and the name would make every doubt disappear and justify the pain. But the years move quiet, they don't knock, they just leave. Take a little from your youth every time you blink and breathe. I watched old friends change cities, watched my family age. Started reading every photograph like a chapter on a page. I remember being 20, thinking 20 was forever. Now I'm looking at the mirror like, where did time go? Every dream I ever chased came with something I surrendered. Every mountain worth the climb took a piece of me to enter. So I stopped asking when success would finally feel complete. Started asking what I'm leaving when I'm no longer here to speak. Cause a number in a bank ain't a legacy by itself. And the name on every screen can't tell you who you helped. Time don't wait, time don't care. You can run, it still gets there. Every day takes a piece. So what will you leave behind when you leave? The clock doesn't care about the plans you made. It keeps moving anyway, while the years turn to yesterday. The clock doesn't care how much you think you need. You can spend your whole life chasing time and never get another week. The clock doesn't care. Now I write with a different kind of urgency inside it. Every sentence got a lifespan. Every minute has a price tag. I don't mean money, I mean moments you can never buy back. Like the last time your mother said your childhood nickname. Like the friend you almost called but kept thinking maybe later. Like the road you never took because you thought you'd have another. That's the kind of death that follows people when the room gets quiet. Not the things you didn't purchase, but the things you didn't try yet. Yeah, then the numbers get impressive, but the perspective gets expensive. Cause the older that you get, the less impressed you are by symbols. A luxury apartment can't replace a conversation, and 1,000,000 empty followers can't become real celebration. I don't wanna be remembered for the things I managed to own. I want somebody saying he was there when I was broke. I want my words to outlive every track I put my name on. And when my time runs out, I want the people I love to feel I stay. The clock doesn't care about the plans you made. It keeps moving anyway, while the years turn to yesterday. The clock doesn't care how much you think you need. You can spend your whole life chasing time and never get another week. The clock doesn't care. Out of time, maybe I was running away from it, trying to become somebody before I ever learned how to be somebody. What if the legacy isn't what survives your death? What if it's what survives inside somebody else? So I'm done waiting for the right day, done saving all my courage for a future that may not stay. The clock doesn't care, so I'm giving what I can to the people, to the work, to the life I still have in my hands. The clock doesn't care, and that's exactly why I'm here. Every second that I waste is a second I can never get back again. The clock doesn't care, so I do. So I do. Who am I when the screen goes dark? When nobody's watching. I wake up to 100 little faces on a screen. Everybody looking perfect, everybody looking clean. I can see that highlight reel, I can feel the pressure build. Everybody selling versions of the life they haven't lived. Got a friend posting a smile while he's breaking in the room. Got another chasing numbers like the numbers make them whole. I was doing it myself, taking pictures of the highs, cropping every little weakness, leaving real life out the sides. I learned how to perform before I learned to sit with me. Learned to read the comment section like a verdict on my worth. One bad day can feel heavier when strangers get the vote. When your confidence is rendered from reactions to a post. I was checking for approval every time I hit upload. Like a heart inside a rectangle could determine what I'm worth. But the silence after midnight always showed me what was real. No amount of digital applause could teach me how to heal. Everybody knows the version that I chose to let them see. But when the room gets quiet, who is left here with me? Who am I when the screen goes dark? When the numbers disappear? When nobody's telling me I'm enough? Who am I when I'm here alone? Who am I when the screen goes dark? When there's nothing left to prove? I spent so long becoming somebody, forgot who I was without the room. Now the cadence gets tighter, let me break down the illusion. Every notification feeds another small conclusion, that attention equals value, that appearance equals truth, that the world should know your progress before it ever knows the cost you pay to move. I can stack the multi-syllables, then switch the rhythm in a second. While the timeline keeps refreshing, I keep measuring perfection. Everybody got a platform, everybody got a mask, everybody got a story they can edit in an app. But pain don't disappear just because the photo looks expensive, and the caption saying blessed don't mean somebody feels content. You can build a perfect dim and still collapse behind the lens. You can have 1 million viewers and let nobody to call that 10. So I stopped chasing every signal, stopped answering every trend, stopped confusing being visible with being seen by a friend. Now I leave my phone face down when I'm sitting with the people, cause the room I'm actually in is the one I need to keep it real. I don't need to document every second just to know it happened. I don't need 1,000 strangers to confirm that I am valid. If I disappear tomorrow, let the people close to me remember that I gave them something real, not just another piece of content. Who am I when the screen goes dark, when the numbers disappear, when nobody's telling me I'm enough? Who am I when I'm here alone? Who am I when the screen goes dark, when there's nothing left to prove? I spent so long becoming somebody, I forgot who I was without the room. Maybe I wasn't addicted to the screen. Maybe I was addicted to the feeling of being seen. And those are not the same thing. Because when the notification stopped, I could finally hear myself. And that voice wasn't asking for likes, it was asking me to come back. Now I finally know the answer. I don't need the numbers anymore to remember what I came here for. Who am I when the screen goes dark? I'm the same without the crowd. No filter on the fear, no caption on the scars, no camera in between me and my heart. Who am I when the screen goes dark? Not the image that I made, I'm the person that remained when the whole performance faded. Who am I when the screen goes dark? I'm still here. I still know the way home, even after all these years. I remember that apartment with the hallway light broken. Mama at the kitchen table, every dollar already spoken. Old shoes by the doorway, school notes on the fridge. Life wasn't asking for permission, it was asking us to live. I was 16, with a head full of cities I had never seen, thinking leaving was the only way to become who I was meant to be. My father said, go find it, just remember where you're from. I heard the first half clearly, didn't understand the second one. So I Left with a bag, 2 shirts, and a notebook. A little bit of fear in the future I was supposed to chase. Spent years turning struggle into something I could carry. Every win felt like revenge against the life that couldn't save me. Then the checks got bigger, then the rooms got higher. Then the people knew my face before they knew the person behind it. I called home and soft and always saying I was busy. Never noticed how I call you back started sounding like a habit. I kept saying, one more year, one more win, one more step, till the distance started feeling like a wall I built myself. I still know the way home, even if the key don't turn. I still hear the old front door. In every place I ever learned, I spent my whole life leaving just to find out what I lost. You can build yourself a kingdom and still miss where you came from most. I still know the way home. Now the flow gets tighter, let me tell you what I miss. Birthdays through a video call, birthdays I was never in. The first gray hairs, the slower walk, the silence in the kitchen. The kind of changes you don't notice till they standing in your vision. I kept sending money, thinking money solved the distance. Start a bigger house, could somehow compensate for missing. Bought the things they never asked for, gave the things I knew they needed. But love ain't an invoice and presents can't be prepaid with convenience. I became a stranger in a place that raised my voice. Came back talking like successes somehow made me someone else. Mama laughed and said, you're still the same, you just talk more now. That sentence hit me harder than 1,000 people telling me they're proud. My father didn't ask me why I disappeared for so long. He just moved the chair beside him and turned the television off. No dramatic conversation, no forgiveness speech, no scene. Just 2 men in the same silence, finally hearing what it means. And I realized the distance wasn't measured by the miles. It was every little moment I kept postponing for a while. I was building for tomorrow while they were living in the day. And no amount of future money could go back and make me stay. I still know the way home, even if the key don't turn. I still hear the old front door. In every place I ever learned, I spent my whole life leaving just to find out what I lost. You can build yourself a kingdom and still miss where you came from most. I still know the way home. Maybe I thought success meant never needing that place again. Maybe I was wrong, 'cause every place I ran toward had something missing that only home could give me. And maybe going back isn't going backwards. I still know the way home now. I don't need the key. I hear my mother's voice in the man I'm trying to be. I spent my whole life leaving. Now I'm learning how to stay, 'cause the people who gave me everything don't need another check from me. They need another day. I still know the way home, and this time I won't run. I don't need to prove a thing. I just need to be there, son. I spent my whole life building. Now I know what matters most. You can build yourself a kingdom, but don't lose the people who built your road. I still know the way home. I still know the way home. Now I do. Now I do. Now I do. Nobody taught me how to say I was afraid. They taught me how to shake a hand and never show the weight, how to keep my shoulders straight when everything was bent, how to call it being strong when I was barely making sense. I learned to hide the panic underneath the steady face, turn the breakdown to a joke, put the laughter in the place. Every friend would ask, you good? I'd say I'm good, I'm fine, and go home and fight a war nobody could see behind the eyes. I thought being a man meant never needing anybody, so I carried every burden till the burden got inside me. I confused being silent with becoming disciplined, but silence doesn't heal a wound, it only teaches where to hide it. I kept it all inside, like nobody could know, but every wall I built was a room I couldn't leave alone. No one taught me how to say, I don't know if I'm okay. No one taught me how to break without feeling less of a man. No one taught me how to breathe when the pressure wouldn't leave. Now I'm learning that being strong means I don't have to hide the pain. Yeah. Now I talk a little slower, let the truth sit in the room. I can name the things I carry without turning them to doom. I can say I miss my father, I can say I needed help. I can look another brother in the eyes and not pretend I'm someone else. That's a different kind of courage, not the kind that gets applause. It's admitting that the armor isn't always what you need. I was trying to be a fortress when I really needed shelter, trying to prove I could survive when I should've asked somebody to help me. And the irony is this, all the years I spent avoiding weakness were the same years I was too afraid to become completely human. Now I call the people I love before the feeling turns to silence. Cause strength ain't being bulletproof, it's knowing when to lower the violence. No one taught me how to say, oh, I don't know if I'm okay. No one taught me how to break without feeling less of a man. No one taught me how to breathe when the pressure wouldn't leave. Now I'm learning that being strong means I don't have to hide the pain. I thought courage meant never shaking. Now I think it means telling the truth while your hands still shake. I spent years trying to look unbreakable. I should have been trying to stay whole. No one taught me how to say, I don't know if I'm okay. Now I know that asking for help doesn't take the strength away. No one taught me how to say, when the pressure wouldn't leave. Now I know the strongest man can still admit he needs somebody. No one taught me how to heal, but I'm learning what is real. I don't have to hide the scars to prove that I survived. I don't have to hide anymore. I don't have to hide anymore. Yeah. Yeah. We used to be us. We used to split a 20 like it's summer I paid the rent. 2 kids with a broken map and nowhere that we had to be at. Corner store at midnight, talking dreams beside the gate. Swore we never let success turn the friendship into distance. You knew every version of me before the polished one appeared, before the rooms got bigger, before money changed the atmosphere. You knew the nights I couldn't sleep, the doubts I never showed. You knew the name behind the image, not the person in the photo. Then the calls got shorter, then the plans got rearranged. You said I started acting different, I said you hadn't changed. Both of us were right enough to make the damage harder, cause sometimes nobody cheats, you just stop knowing how to talk. I remember your last message sitting unread for hours, not because I didn't care, I just didn't know the answer. Pride can turn a simple bro, I'm sorry, into years, and suddenly the people who were closest disappeared. Maybe time didn't change us, maybe life just showed which parts were built together and which ones couldn't grow. We used to be us. Before the distance, before the trust got lost. We used to be us. Before we started counting every word. Now I see your name and wonder where the years went. Some people leave your life without ever really leaving it. We used to be us. Now I'm older and the rhythm gets quieter when I say it. Less interested in winning, more concerned with what I'm saving. I can stack another pattern, let the syllables collide and slow it down and tell the truth that I was hiding deep inside. I was angry for a long time. Thought forgiveness meant forgetting. Thought admitting I still cared somehow meant that I was desperate. But maturity is strange, it makes the old fights look smaller. You start seeing two hurt people instead of one clear villain. Maybe you needed recognition, maybe I needed space. Maybe both of us were drowning and too proud to show the weight. Maybe loyalty ain't always staying exactly where you started. Maybe sometimes letting go is how you wanna what it was. I don't need you back beside me just to know that it was real. I don't need another conversation to confirm the way I feel. Some memories don't need fixing, they just need a place to live. And some people shape your story without knowing what they did. We used to be us, before the distance, before the trust got lost. We used to be us, before we started counting every word. Now I see your name and wonder where the years went. Some people leave your life without ever really leaving it. We used to be us. I don't miss the arguments, I miss who we were before we needed arguments. Maybe that's the hardest part, not losing you, losing the version of me that only existed when you were around. We used to be us. Now I won't rewrite what that meant. We were young, we were reckless, we were more than our regrets. We used to be us. Maybe that's enough. Some roads don't lead you backward, they just prove the road was love. Now I see your name and I don't feel the same pain. I hope life was good to you, even if we never speak again. We used to be us, and once that was everything. We used to be us. More. More than I need. More than I need. Yeah. I used to think a bigger room would make the noise disappear, so I bought another view, another car, another year. Designer on the jacket, $1,000 dinner table. Still checking everybody else's life to see if I was stable. I learned the language of the people who can price a reputation. Watches on the wrist, reservations, invitations. Everybody looking rich, nobody saying what they're missing. Every picture perfectly composed, every private life unfinished. I got a closet full of proof I made it out the way they said, but the things that I remember never came with a receipt. The nights we laughed and borrowed clothes, the meals we had to split, the feeling that we had enough before I learned to call it less. Now the apartment feels enormous when the room is empty. Funny how abundance can still make a person feel thirsty. I kept that into the picture, thought the picture would complete me, but the frame got more expensive while the person stayed uneasy. More money, more names, more access, more flames. Still that little voice in the back of my head said you're not enough, you just haven't bought it yet. I got more than I need, still reaching for more. Got a key to every room, still pacing the floor. I got more than I need, but it never fixed me. Funny how you can own the world and still feel empty. More than I need. Yeah. Now I cut the rhythm tighter, let the multi-syllables reveal it. Every purchase had a purpose, every purpose had a feeling. I was buying little pieces of the person I was missing, trying to turn a status symbol into evidence I'm different. New faces, new places, new numbers in the account. But the higher that I climbed, the harder fear was to drown out. Cause success brings competition, wearing friendship like a jacket. And the fear of losing everything can make you never have it. I became a collector for things that couldn't come for me. Screen signatures, approvals, people telling me I'm lucky. But luck don't help at 3 a.m. when the room is finally quiet. When you realize the life you build, there's no one left inside it. So I started asking questions that I used to keep avoiding. Would I still want all this if nobody could record it? Would I still chase the money if it never made the headline? Would I still call it winning if I couldn't sleep at night? That's when something changed, not the bank, not the car, not the room, me. I stopped measuring my life by what another person could see, and started counting every moment that actually felt like me. I got more than I need, still reaching for more. Got a key to every room, still pacing the floor. I got more than I need, but it never fixed me. Funny how you can own the world and still feel empty. More than I need. I thought I was chasing freedom, I was chasing proof. Proof that I mattered, proof that I escaped, proof that nobody could ever look at me and see the kid who didn't have enough. Then I realized he was never ashamed of having less. I was, and that's what I was trying to buy. I got more than I need. Now I'm learning what is enough. More money can't replace the people I forgot to love. I got more than I need. Now the silence feels different. I don't need another mirror to tell me I exist in it. I got more than I need. And I finally see the richest thing I ever owned was the life that happened before the luxury. More than I need. More than I need. More than I need. I remember your old jacket hanging by the kitchen door, your work boots by the stairs every night around 4. You would walk in tired, barely say a word. I was young, so I thought silence meant you didn't care. You taught me how to fix a bite, how to hold a steady line, how to shake another man's hand, how to stand when things get tight. But nobody taught us how to talk when the hurt got underneath. So we learned to trade our feelings for a silence we could keep. I remember asking questions, you would answer with a nod. Maybe you were fighting battles I was too young to understand. Now I'm older and I finally recognize the look. That same weight around your eyes lives inside me when I'm shook. I spent years trying to become everything you weren't. Didn't realize some of the things I fear were things you learned. Now I see the man behind the distance and the pride, and I wish I had the courage then to ask what you survived. We both knew the love was there, we just never learned the language. 2 generations speaking silence like it saved us. These are the things we never said, the words that stayed inside. The I love you we assumed was known, the I'm afraid we tried to hide. These are the things we never said, now they echo in my head. I spent half my life understanding you, and half my life wishing I had said. Yeah. Now the cadence gets tighter, let me trace what got inherited. Every fear, every habit, every wall that we consider permanent. I learned to overwork because I watched you do the same. Thought providing meant disappearance and nobody knew your pain. I learned to hold my tears, turn emotion into function. Call exhaustion discipline, call isolation independence. And I almost gave my son the same blueprint by example, till I caught myself becoming the man I swore I wouldn't handle. That's when the cycle got loud, not in a fight, in a quiet room. My little boy asked me, Dad, are you okay? I almost gave the answer that that I always heard, I'm fine. Instead I sat beside him and told him that these are the things we never said, the words that stayed inside. That I love you we assumed was known, that I'm afraid we tried to hide. These are the things we never said. Now they echo in my head. I spent half my life understanding you, and half my life wishing I had said. Maybe you weren't cold, maybe you were tired. Maybe nobody ever taught you how to put the armor down, and they don't have to inherit every wound that came before me. I can love what you gave me without repeating what hurt me. These are the things you never said, so I'm saying them tonight. I love you for the man you were, and for the battles you survived. These are the things we never said, but they don't have to stay unsaid. I can break the silence here before it reaches someone else. These are the things we never said. Now I only understand the strongest thing about a gift is not the money or the plans, the courage to be honest when the child is holding your hand.
City never sleeps. 2:47 and the city still awake. Neon on the glass, empty coffee on the plate. Taxi lights sliding like ghosts across the road. Everybody going somewhere I just didn't know. I know every shortcut through the east side after dark. Every corner where a memory still leaves a mark. Storefronts closing slowly, sirens somewhere in the distance. And I'm walking with 1,000 thoughts that never ask permission. Phone lighting up,
but I don't wanna read the names. Funny how a crowded contact list can still feel like a lonely place. I used to think the noise would keep the silence from getting in. Now I turn the music louder just to hear myself again. There were choices I could've made, roads I didn't take, people I could've kept if my pride had learned to break. Now the city keeps moving like it never knew my face, and every red light feels like time asking what I wasted.
street lights on my windshield, memories in the glass. Everything keeps moving, but I keep looking back. The city never sleeps, but I haven't slept in days. Running through the lights, trying not to face my mistakes. The city never sleeps, and neither does my mind. Every road I thought would save me left another piece behind. The city never sleeps.
Now the rhythm gets tighter, let the thoughts come quicker. Every building got a story, every shadow got a trigger. I can double up the cadence, then slow it when it matters. Let the snare breathe for a second while the whole room gathers. I remember late nights, chasing people who were leaving, thinking if I move faster I could somehow stop the bleeding. But some endings aren't collisions, they're decisions made in silence. One missed call becomes a year, then a lifetime of avoidance. I wore confidence like armor, wore ambition like a weapon. Never noticed every victory came attached to a question. How much of yourself are you willing to sacrifice? I kept saying whatever till I finally paid the price. Now I'm looking at the skyline like it owes me an answer. But buildings don't forgive and street lights don't remember. So I stopped asking the city to tell me who I've been, and started asking what kind of man I wanna be when morning finally comes in.
The city never sleeps, but I haven't slept in days. Running through the lights, trying not to face my mistakes. The city never sleeps, and neither does my mind. Every road I thought would save me left another piece behind. The city never sleeps. Maybe I wasn't lost. Maybe I was just afraid to stop moving. Because if I stop, I'd have to remember everything I was running from. Maybe maybe that's exactly where I need to be. The city never sleeps, but tonight I let it breathe. I don't need another road to outrun the man in me. The city never sleeps, and I finally understand. Every wrong turn brought me here. Now I'm choosing where I stand. The city never sleeps, let the morning find me clear. I spent years running from myself, now I'm finally staying here. The city never sleeps, but I don't have to run tonight. The city never sleeps, but I don't have to run tonight. The city never sleeps.
Too late. Now, too late. Too late. Now, too late. I was quiet when they laughed at the vision. Now the room gets tense every time I make a decision. I don't knock on the door, I redesign the entrance. Built mine from the silence, now the silence feels expensive. I got years in the noble blood inside every sentence. Every scar left a rhythm, every setback taught direction. They were busy with appearances, I build them with intention. Now they study every step like the blueprint came with lessons. I don't need a crown, I need the weight of the moment. Need the bass underneath me when the whole room starts to notice. I remember every face that dismissed me when I struggled. Now they speak a little different when they hear the engine rumble. I was never chasing fame, I was chasing confirmation that the nights nobody saw could become a foundation. Now the work speaks first, I don't need to raise my voice. You can hear the difference between attention and the choice. I stay low, I stay sharp. Built the flame inside the dark. Now the sound hits the floor. You ignore me not anymore. Now they hear me now. Now they hear me now. Every wall they kept me out. Got a speaker breaking down. Now they hear me now. No more hiding in the crowd. I was building in the dark. Now I'm lighting up the ground. Now I'm lighting up the ground. Now they hear me. Switch the cadence, let the syllable stack. Let the pattern get vicious. Every internal rhyme hidden deep in the rhythm. Like a code in the system, I can snap from a whisper to a full attack. Then fall back in the pocket like I never left that track. No gimmicks, no rented image, no borrowed identity. I know exactly what I built, that's the difference in energy. They can copy every surface, every pose, every sentence, but they can't copy 10 years of pressure turn to presence. I got envy in the room disguised as compliments. Fake love got a polished tone, but I can hear the consequence. They want the destination, never wanted every mile. Want the crown for the picture, never carried every trial. So let the brass hit hard when the truth gets spoken. Let the drums cut out when the old doors get broken. I don't need revenge, I need distance from the noise. Cause the strongest flex ain't talking, it's becoming undeniable by choice. Now they hear me now. Now they hear me now. Every wall they get me out. Got a speaker breaking down. Now they hear me now. Now they hear me now. No more hiding in the crowd. I was building in the dark. Now I'm lighting up the ground. Now they hear me now. Now they hear me now. You know what changed? Not the room, not the money, not the people. I stopped asking if they were going to believe me. I became the proof. let it play. Let it play, let it play, let it play. Let it play. Let it play. Let it play. I was broke with a blueprint folded under the mattress, writing plans in the dark while they laughed at the madness. Had a pocket full of nothing, had a head full of answers. Learned early that a dream gets expensive when you carry it. I remember empty rooms, cheap meals, long nights. Everybody had an opinion, nobody had the right. They could tell me what I couldn't tell me what I become. So I stopped explaining plans and let the work speak when it was done. I took every little win, sold every loss, every rejection. Put it in the engine, gave the pain a new direction. Now I walk with a different kind of calm in the face, cause I already survived everything they thought would erase me. No parade, no cameras, no hand on my shoulder. Just years getting colder while the vision got bolder. They only see the finish, never saw the repetition. Never saw the ugly hours underneath the clean decisions. I don't need the crowd, I don't need the praise. I know what it took to get me through those days. No applause needed. I know what I did. No applause needed. I was built for this. Let them talk louder, let them doubt me again. I don't need permission, I don't need a friend. No applause needed. Now I tighten the cadence, let the syllables crack. Put the pressure in the pattern and I pull it right back. Every end turn a rhyme like a blade in the beat. Then I drop one line simple just to land on the feet. I can move through the pocket with the technical calm, then accelerate the flow in the drum, sound the alarm. No filler in the sentence, every word got a reason. I don't flex for the moment, I've been wait for the season. They got opinions on the outcome, no respect for the process. Want the house, want the car, never wanted the progress. They want proof in the picture, want the highlight to shine. But I wanted something deeper, I wanted ownership of mine. And I know what envy sounds like when it's hiding in praise. I'm happy for you with a little poison in the phrase. So I stopped taking every comment as a measure of worth. Some people only clap when they know they were first. Let the bass hit heavy when the truth comes around. I was underground so long I learned to breathe underground. Now the same walls that once kept my voice outside got the whole floor shaking every time I arrive. No applause needed. I know what I did. No applause needed. I was built for this. Let them talk louder, let them doubt me again. I don't need permission, I don't need a friend. No applause needed. I used to think winning meant making them regret it. Now I know winning means they don't get to decide what happens next. That's enough. No applause needed. Let the whole room hear. I was working in the silence while they waited for the fear. I don't know them a thing. Every scar became a reason, every loss became a spring. Now the pressure hits different. I don't chase validation, I became the evidence. When the final light goes dim, I won't need them to remember. I'll remember who I was before they knew my name. Let it play. Let it play. Let it play. I used to want the whole world just to say that I was somebody. Now I turn the phone face down when I'm sitting with my family. Funny what a little distance does to all that validation. Used to chase 100 eyes, now I protect my concentration. I remember every room where they look past me like a shadow. Now they know the name, the face, the numbers in the catalog. Everybody wants a doorway when the house already open, but I learned success gets dangerous when access feels like ownership. I built this from the ground, every brick got a history. Every failure left a mark, every mark became a part of me. So don't confuse the calm with me, forgetting what it cost. I just stopped explaining every battle, just somebody watching from across. I don't hit people, I just changed the way I let them near me. Peace became expensive when the noise became too easy. I don't need the lights, I don't need the crowd, I don't need 100 voices telling me I'm a lie. I don't need you, I don't need you. I got everything I wanted. No, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. You can't watch from where you standing. I got nothing left to prove. I don't need. Now the cadence gets tighter, let the syllables bounce off the snare. Every sentence got a switch like a blade hiding under the chair. I can double up the pattern and relax into the pocket. 4 bars with the beat flip, make the whole room unlock it. They want the old me, but the old me paid the entrance. Had to learn that being generous don't mean you owe attendance. You can love somebody deeply and still keep the door protected. You can wish somebody well without allowing disrespect. And I don't flex for reactions, I don't move for algorithms. I don't need another headline telling me what I'm worth. I got people who remember me before the rooms got bigger. That's the only kind of fame that makes the numbers feel much richer. And if they never understand it, that's okay, let them wonder. I spend years trying to explain myself, now silence says it clean it. Cause the loudest thing about me isn't anything I'm saying, it's the fact I build a life that doesn't need somebody staying. Don't need you, I don't need you. I got everything I wanted. Now I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. You can watch from where you standing. I got nothing left to prove. I don't need you. I thought winning meant everybody would finally love me. Turns out winning was learning I could love my life without asking everybody else to approve it, to approve it. I don't need you, I don't need you. I got everything I wanted. Now I finally know the truth. I don't need you, I don't need you. I would rather have my peace than a room full of empty views. I don't need you, I don't need you. You can't keep the conversation. I got nothing left to prove. I don't need you. I don't need you. You don't need you. One more night. One more night. Yeah. 213, same room, same ceiling, same dream. One old notebook in a head full of scenes. Everybody sleeping, I can hear the city breathe. I'm staring at the future like it's waiting there for me. Phone on silent, I don't need another opinion. I spent too many years explaining the size of my ambition. Every setback left a number written somewhere in my memory. Every failure taught me what success was gonna cost me. I know the fear is real, I can feel it in my chest. But I've been standing at this door for too long to turn and rest. Tomorrow might look different, but tonight I'm still the same. Just a man with one decision and a reason to change. I don't need a miracle, I need one honest move. One step outside the version everybody thought they knew. No cameras, no crowd, no guarantee it works. Just me and every promise I was too afraid to keep. Maybe nobody sees it, maybe nobody knows, but something in me's changing, and I can feel it close. Tonight changes everything. Tonight changes everything. I was waiting for a sign, now I know I have to bring it. Tonight changes everything. I won't leave the same. When the morning hits the window, it won't recognize my name. Tonight changes everything. Now the cadence seconds gets tighter, let the pressure hit the pocket. Every doubt I ever carried, I'm refusing now to box it. I can hear the old excuses trying to sound like common sense, but comfort has a pretty voice when you're standing on the edge. I know what I'm risking, that's what makes the moment matter. No more hiding in preparation just to keep the fear intact. I could wait another year, build another perfect reason, or I could walk into the unknown and finally become the person that I kept describing to myself when nobody was listening. The one who didn't need permission, just to start the beginning. Every dream gets smaller when you only feed it someday, so I stopped saying one day and put a date on today. No more when I get ready, no more when the time is right, cause the time is just the word we used to make the fear feel wise. So if everything falls apart, at least I know I finally moved. And if everything goes right, I know I earned the view. Tonight changes everything. Tonight changes everything. I was waiting for a sign, now I know I have to bring it. Tonight changes everything. I won't leave the same. When the morning hits the window, they won't recognize my name. Tonight changes everything. What if this is the night I stop asking who I could become? What if the life I want has been waiting for me to finally choose it? No more perfect moment, this is enough. Tonight changes everything. Tonight changes everything. I can feel the old me fading every second that I'm breathing. Tonight changes everything. Let the whole world stay asleep while I'm building something real that tomorrow gets to see. Tonight changes everything. I don't need another sign, I was looking for the future, it was standing in my eyes. Tonight changes everything. When the morning finds me here, I won't be the man who waited, I'll be the reason I was never afraid to become. One more night.
Move. Move.
Yeah, I walked in with the weight of a decade on my back. No costume, no disguise, just the truth inside the track. They were watching for a weakness, I was watching every exit. You can feel who wants the crown by the way they handle pressure. I don't speak about respect, I can hear it when I enter. Room gets quieter, every eye starts changing in the center. Funny how the same people who were laughing at the struggle, now they wanna shake my hand like they were standing in the rubble. I remember empty pockets, cold meals, unpaid nights. Had to learn the difference between attention to real life. Every setback made me colder, every loss made me precise. Now I don't need to raise my voice to make the point twice. I built this with no blueprint, only instinct and repetition. Turn the doubt into a rhythm, turn the pain into ambition. They can copy every surface, every pose, every phrase. They can copy all the nights that I survived without a stage. I stayed low, stay ready, built the fire, kept it steady. Now the room knows the sound when I step in, heads turn around. No room at the top, then I built my own. No seat at the table, so I made my throne. No room at the top, now they know my name. You can lock every door, I still walk through the frame. No room at the top. Now I tighten the rhythm, every syllable cuts cleaner. Multis in the middle, let the cadence hit meaner. I can switch from a slow burn to a full speed attack, then drop one deadpan line and put the whole beat back. I know envy wears perfume, knows how to shake your hand, knows exactly what to say while it's measuring where you stand. So I stop displaying motive, stop defending every move, cause when the work gets undeniable, opinions lose their room. I ain't chasing competition, I'm protecting what I built. There is power in the distance when you finally know your worth. Every no became a boundary, every loss became a filter. filter. Now I can tell who's really with me before they ever get the picture. And I don't need revenge, I need momentum. I don't need your validation, I need freedom. Let the brass hit hard when the whole thing gets tense, cause the loudest kind of winner doesn't need to announce himself.
No room at the top.
Then I built my own, no seat at the table, so I made my throne.
No room at the top.
Now they know my name, you can lock every door, I still walk through the frame.
No room at the top. No room at the top.
You thought the top was a place. It's not. It's what happened when you stop asking to be invited. I stop waiting.
No room at the top.
So I raised the ceiling, turned every locked door into proof that I'm still building.
No room at the top.
Now the whole floor knows I was sharpening the blade while they were posing for the photo.
No room at the top.
I don't need your approval, I made peace with the pressure. Now the pressure makes me brutal.
No room at the top.
Let the bass shake the ground, you can keep your invitation. I already own the sound.